from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Adam Morgan gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Dan Dero, into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the play. One away. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2-3-run homers every now and then. But I'll tell you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on a breaking ball, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Michael Wacha will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Wacha a check at first and a dive, but he's back in there. Another look to first and the runner back. First offering on its way. Harrera's off and running. He swings and misses. Throw down. way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Harrera leads off second with nobody out. A swinging bunt to the mound. A quick out number one. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubal Harrera, as this game moves along. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental.
And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There goes the runner. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Adam Rosales. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. Hit hard up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors. And 1 man left on. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubal Harrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Pretty average results. 4 for 15. fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Carpenter, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Lifted in the air to right field. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Rodriguez has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cardinals do get one back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cardinals 1. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Stepping up now, J.P. Crawford. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First offering on its way. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat line. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Francisco Rodriguez. This is flared out towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And we have to focus on Matt Carpenter right here. This guy bounces around, can play a number of different positions, and has a good enough arm to play them all and play them all at a high level.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
In now, Nick Williams. As he grounds one briskly to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to the right. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. He's set. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Molina has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 5-1. So here now is the pitcher, Michael Walker. 9-1-2 due up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. This pitch is popped up. Crawford is there. He's got it 1 away. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. The 0-2 once more is in off the plate.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down here 5-1. Now to the plate, Tommy Joseph looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Rosales. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Look out as his bat shatters on impact. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Waka steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
Well, when this thing left his bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopped on the ground over to first. Gallo comes up with it, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Ready for another chance? Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Joey Gallo sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Look, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last four hitters for evidence. All four of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Francisco Rodriguez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Soft liner towards short. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubal, Harrera.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Odubal Harrera. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Up next will be Nick Williams. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Harrera stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and late reactions, and they got him. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Striding in, Paul DeYoung. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Matt Carpenter, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Hoskins is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Oh, 0-1 the count to Molina. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-2 once more. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing.
Number 16.
Luis Garcia takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Luis Garcia.
Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. And that retires the side. Cards lead 1. They're down 5-1. Will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez will start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Jerko right there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready for another shot now, Rhys Hoskins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Here it comes, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently second best on this Philly ball club in that department. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hoskins is on his way home. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 5 now.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Stepping in now, Adam Rosales. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The Shays are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Jerko has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Digging in once again, J.P. Crawford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. From the stretch. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 7-1. Jake Marisnick is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Just a tick behind for a strike. To come into play at 317. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Runners off for second. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to put
a swing and a high drive to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Odubal Harrera. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, Molina was calling for something down in the zone, but he didn't execute the pitch. Nothing for a catcher to do but to tell his guy to shake it and hope he sharpens up his command.
The batter, right fielder.
Into the box now, Nick Williams. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit toward the right side. And this will be put away easily for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Phillies 9 and the Cardinals 1. Tommy Hunter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40, Tommy Hunter.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 3, second baseman,
Here's Jed Jerko now. No hits to this point.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way out in front. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. This one's down to third. Rosales ranges to his left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail big. It's 9-1. John Brebbia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Brebbia, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Adam Odubal.
Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Up around the face. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Here's Matt Carpenter. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Fouled away. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. A hit in 2 tries so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
The 0-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Greg Garcia will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Greg Garcia.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And that's the second out. Here's Dexter Fowler now. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's 2 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right, but foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail big. It's 9-1. Tyler Lyons enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.P. Crawford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Pham is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Tommy Hunter. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Chopped weakly to the left. Carpenter charging this one. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubal, Harrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubal Harrera. In head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons, he's 1 for 2.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Lyons, a native Texan. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The 1-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Phillies down. Still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Here's Marcell Ozuna starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Center field number 20, Tommy Pham.
Ready for another chance. Tommy Pham 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Philadelphia